Happy Thursday. It is April the 9th. For this lesson, we are going to review kind of how to do second and thirds, and then we're going to go on and look at fourth and fifths. Okay, so you're going to log on to this website here. So it's kind of similar to what you had Tuesday, except this is lesson 31. So make sure you have that. And we're only going to do half of this one, guys. We're not going to do all of it. I'm going to walk you through all of it in the video as well, just to kind of keep us together here. So the first thing that it talks about in here is the major second, okay, for a major and minor seconds. For a major second, you can see it's saying that you have a half step and then another half step. So it's going to have two half steps to make that up, okay? And then a minor second is just a single half step. That's the smallest distance, right? So the example they gave is C to D. So from here to here on the piano is a major second. And then the next example they gave you is from E to F sharp. So if we go E, F, F sharp, that's a major second, okay? We also have major and minor thirds. So our minor third would be three half steps. If we went C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E flat. So C to E flat would be our minor. C to E is our major for the thirds, okay? And then there are other examples, E to G. So if we go E to G natural, that's three half steps. That's a minor third. E to G sharp, four half steps. That's a major third. You can go back and kind of review Wednesday's lesson if you weren't sure about the difference between minor and major seconds and thirds. That's kind of what we went over on Wednesday. Today's big focus is I want you guys to take a look at a fourth. So a perfect fourth, a perfect fifth. Anytime we are four notes apart, it's going to be called a perfect. And you can kind of hear what that sounds like. I'll play for you. Here's a perfect fourth. It sounds a little bit more open and ringing than a major or minor second or third. And here is what a fifth sounds like. Okay, those are the middle two notes of our scale. So if we have 8 notes in our scale, we go from C to C here. Then the fourth and the fifth are right in the middle. All right, so those are always going to be perfect if in our key signature there. The way that you can find a perfect fourth is by going 5 half steps up. So here they're starting on C. C sharp is 1, D is 2, D sharp is 3, E is 4, F is 5 half steps. So C to F. If you're staying in the key signature, it will work, right? So if we're thinking C major, then F is what's in the key signature. If we were going to do D major, G is 4 steps up is in the key signatures. That's another way you can think of it. All right, so that's for our fourth. The other example that they gave you in here is the F to B flat, right? So thinking again, F major has a B flat in it. So F, G, A, B, that's 4 notes up. And then it's going to be B flat because of the key signature. Okay. For the fifth, it's the same idea, but it's made up of 7 half steps. Or again, you can think of the key signature. So C major, you go through all those half steps and get all the way up to a G. Or you can just think 5 steps, C, or 5 letter names, C, D, E, F, G. In C major, that's going to be a regular G, not flat or sharp. Okay. If we use their other example of B, they say 7 half steps to find your F sharp there at the top, or you can think letter names. So B, C, D, E, F. And because if we were in B major, it would have an F sharp. That's how we get to B to F sharp. Okay. On the example on the lesson for today, on music theory .NET examples, you're just going to be practicing perfect fourths and fifths. And let me fix that on here. I didn't change that yet. So we're not going to worry about the major and minor thirds. We're just going to practice perfect fourths and perfect fifths. Okay? And here's what that exercise looks like. What I would like you guys to do on this one, and this will help you out for future, is to really think of what each of the notes are and notice if it has a sharp with it or not. Think about the key signature, right? So in this one, we're starting on E. And again, sorry, violins, violas. I guess I'm just bass clef happy this week. We're doing bass clef one more time. So if we started here on E, F, G, A. So in E major, it'd be a regular A. That's 4 steps up, so it's a perfect fourth. We're starting now on a C, C, D, E, F. In C major, there would not be a sharp. It'd just be regular, so C to F is a perfect fourth. And then, again, we have a perfect fourth. Just a reminder, if I get one wrong, it's going to turn it red and ask me then to do the correct letter. So this one should be pretty easy. Just pay attention, guys, to if you see those sharps in the key signature. That's going to help you with getting used to how to read this. So on this one, we start on a B, and then we go up to an F sharp. So just like in the example I did a minute ago, B major would have an F sharp at the top. So just kind of start getting used to those. These are almost kind of like flashcards to help you get used to those intervals. All right. So just like we've done the last 2 days, you're going to try 30 of these. Take a screenshot of it when you're done and let me know what your percentage was. And then we'll move on from there. Have a good rest of your day.